What's up, nerds, and welcome back. Scott, I don't know if he's live yet. Welcome back to Cool Nerd Show, episode 2. Scott, your mic's muted.
It definitely is muted. I'm back. Here we go.
We're trying to time this, like, it's not working, because we can't play the intro song on both of our streams since we decided to stream this on 2 different streams, so we're trying to, like, time it correctly, but we can't see each other. So we'll get this. So
I hear yourself for a sec. I'm trying to get your chat open.
I mean, I should have my chat open. That's probably a good idea, right? But anyway, Scott, how you doing? How was your week?
Good. My week sucked, but I'm good.
Well, at least you're good. I'm actually off tomorrow and Thursday and Friday, so.
Oh damn! What happened?
Today is like Friday for me. I'm going to AEW tomorrow.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, YouTube won't load for me now. Being a dick.
What do you need to load YouTube for?
Because we're live on YouTube.
Oh, well, there we go. The more you know. All right.
There we go.
Good.
Anyway, I don't know. YouTube's been giving me some problems recently. It's been just very slow to load, and I don't know why.
Man, I've been posting YouTube shorts and stuff. I'm trying to, and the engagement is so hit or miss. Like, yeah. I have one that got like a couple of thousand views, and I have one that has 2 views. So it's like, where is this going?
Yeah, I mean that's how it goes. That's how it's been working for me because I think I posted a YouTube short and I got like 20 views, and the second one had like, close to 400.
I wonder if they just like, oh, he's new, let's give him some pity views. It gains any traction.
Let's see. Give me a second while I try and pull up the live dashboard here.
Yeah, that's the rough part about doing it, like streaming wise.
There we go. Live control.
Like, because you have to be live before you can get a bunch of stuff open. So it's like a mad rush in the beginning.
I mean, last week I did good because I had this open from the beginning, and this week I just completely forgot. So anyway, all right, everything's up and running for now. Today on the show we're gonna go head to head in Wordle.
Oh yeah.
And then our topic of the night is shows that overstayed their welcome.
So anything on the CW.
A lot of CW. We'll talk about
AMC.
Clear endings too. AMC too, because like remember, I mean, we'll get into this, but like real quick, remember when AMC had like awesome shows, and then all of a sudden it was like, what happened?
Oh shit! Miles just made his presence known very quickly on the show. What's up, Miles? Everybody post Miles in the chat. Party Miles.
Before we get into everything, we'll do some housekeeping. So first and foremost, if you haven't yet, which we don't really have an audience anymore because we haven't been doing this for a few years. Join the Cool Nerd Nation. It's our Discord, and it's fun, and we're trying to build it. So that
it's one of the many things you have to build these days.
Yes,
it's nuts. How many
and different facets? I'll say it again. Like, I wish we had the Discord when we were doing this, like, regularly back in the day when we started Cool Nerd Show. We had a small community, and we're trying to build that community up. But anyway, you can find the link in the description it's on my Twitch and it's on my YouTube, which also brings me to the next point of housekeeping. Follow us on Twitch and YouTube. You can follow me at twitch.tv/Tresnator.
I'm always on the wrong side.
You can follow Scott at twitch.tv/thickflare with 4 C's. You can just YouTube me at Tresnator, and it'll come up probably. Same thing with Scott. Your 4 C's on YouTube as well. Yeah,
4 C's everywhere.
Right, and if you so wish, you can follow us on social media: Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. It's all down there.
Yeah, my @ is Espernet729 because I don't know how to change that. But if you Thickflare TTV is also a way you can get to my Twitter. Stop biting my watch, Miles. Thank you.
Can't you just change your handle?
I didn't really look further into it than I don't know how to change it.
Okay. Fair enough.
You're right. You could be right. I don't know.
So, what have you? I know you've been playing Dying Light 2.
Oh, yep. I put a lot of time into it.
Have you been you've been enjoying it?
Oh, very much so. I enjoyed the first one, and it sucks because like we played up until a certain point where I was like, I don't know if I'm having as much fun in this one as I did in the first one. And then as soon as you stopped playing, we got to a point, and it's just tremendously fun after that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I unlocked the drop kick, and it's stupid powerful. Like,
yeah, I saw like the and shit of like people just dropping like 5 people at one time and they just go flying across the map.
It's endless amounts of content. I posted 3 videos of it today from my last night's stream.
Yeah. So fun fact. So like I never played the first one. I've heard good things about it. I was like whatever. Whatever about it. What's going on, Devin? And Scott was like, we're going to play it. And I'm like, okay, cool. And it's like a 3-hour fucking prologue.
It was 2. It was 2. It was 2 hours.
To get to multiplayer. So it was 2 hours. So I played through the prologue and like, it was fun. It was good. It didn't pull me in. And I'm playing currently 4 games if you include Dying Light right now. Cause I'm playing Mass Effect Andromeda because I'm trying to beat that and finish my Mass Effect playthrough. I'm almost done with Halo Infinite.
Oh wow, you're still playing Halo Infinite?
I'm still playing the campaign, yeah, and I'm playing Pokemon Arceus, which is awesome. It looks terrible, but it, like visually,
I mean, for a Pokemon, I don't know whatever people expect. Like a hyper realistic Pokemon would look fucking weird.
Well, it doesn't have the graphics that like Breath of the Wild has. It's kind of like meh, but overall the gameplay is a lot of fun and I'm enjoying that. But anyway, the moral of my story, I was going to, I was like, I don't know if I have time to play this. And I went onto Steam to get a refund, but because I played for 3 hours and not 2 hours, I can't get a refund. So now I have to play it. So
well, I'm good to play it whenever.
Eventually I will find time to play Dying Light 2.
And like,
and I'm sure it does get better.
Elden Ring is coming out, and I can't wait to play.
Coming out, yeah, and I'm looking forward to that.
Oh
so
Jesus!
That's what we're playing.
This hyper realistic Geodude looks fucking wild.
Yeah, I think that Pokemon Arceus is more of like a proof of concept, so that they can make like a better Pokemon game in the future. Because there's no gyms. The whole point of the story is like you get sent back in time and
you get sent back in time.
It's like 300 400 years in the past.
I thought that was just like it was just in that time period.
No, you like fall, the game starts, you like fall out of the sky and you're in like a t-shirt and like jorts and
it's like, John Cena.
They're like, what's with this crazy attire that you're wearing? And then they like, you have to help build out the first Pokedex, and that's like the whole story of the game.
What an odd way to go about that.
So like it's cool and I'm enjoying it, but I feel like with like a proper Pokemon game, I feel like this is just like, we're going to test this out, and then if this works, we're going to move this over to like a normal Pokemon game. So I think that's what they're going to do in the future, but I guess we'll see. So with that said, Scott, are you ready?
Oh, we're doing Wordle now. Okay.
Are you ready to go head to head with Wordle, and then we'll get into our topic?
All right. Yeah, I'm down. Let me switch over to my screen here.
I'm gonna switch.
No cheating. Everybody in the chat, hold us honest.
Yeah, I'm gonna block my chat with my Wordle screen. So if you're on YouTube or you're on my stream, you're only seeing my Wordle screen, and for audio viewers, I'm sorry. This isn't gonna be fun for
you. You'll hear my mechanical keyboard probably. Miles is in the way.
Scott and I are gonna race, and if you're on Scott's stream, obviously you see his Wordle.
Yeah. And we just call out when we finish it.
Yeah. Okay, so are you ready?
Let's go.
All right, ready? On 3, 2, 1.
Oh, that's not a word. That's not a word either.
Fuck.
Oh, okay. Starting off strong.
Oh, what's up? All right, that's good.
This is a lot.
Because now it's like, this is a lot. I don't know what to pick.
This is a lot of pressure. That's not a word. Yes, it is.
Damn. All right.
Damn it. Okay.
I don't know what else to do. I'm
an idiot. Oh God, I'm an idiot.
That's not a word. That's not a word at all. There's no eyes. Damn.
Okay.
I feel like a moron. I just want to say that.
Me too. Damn it. Okay. I gotta calm down.
That's not a word. It's terrible.
What could this word possibly be? I have one shot at it.
This is there's no. I'm gonna use that actually. No. Is that a word? That's not a word. Oh. I'm on my last guess.
Me too. Are we not gonna get this? Okay, I'm taking my time. So those are the ones I've used. Damn it. Damn it. Katie knows it. Can it be?
Oh, let's go. Oh, what's up? I got it. Last one.
I got it. Last one too.
I think I beat you.
You did. What'd you get?
346.
I got 346.
Wait, really?
Yeah, 346. 346 and some change.
I just closed out my window.
Oh, damn! I'll give it to you. I think you said you got it before.
All right, so that's our Wordle.
Okay, I'll give it to you.
We had like the same words. Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna go back to the normal scene, and then we'll get into topic of the day, which is shows that overstay their welcome. So, I mean, a lot of this is kind of like paid and stream content. They usually have better content than network TV.
Which there's got to be a reason for it, and I'm assuming it's just advertising. Imagine.
Yeah, and like just network. This, aside from the shows that we're going to talk about, network television, and I'm talking about like Channel 2, 4.
All of the ones you had to set your TV to play like, video games like back in the day.
11 and below. Like all those channels.
The grandparents channels, the ones that Judge Judy's on. Yeah. Price is Right, you know.
They are so bad. They're like, would you ever watch anything on any of those channels? Like, I mean, I guess
every time
maybe like the back in the day, like the old school animation shows on like Fox.
But I don't even know if that counts anymore, because like every time I watch football, it's like this fall on CBS, dumb husband hates his kids every night at 8. It's just like, who the fuck watches this shit, and why do they keep making it?
and it's just bad. It's bad sitcoms, and it's just bad everything.
So it's just like my wife, right? And I look down the lens, and it's like, oh, hey.
Every now and then they'll flip it, and they'll be like, my husband.
He can't do anything right.
Yeah.
And then the daughter's like, you're embarrassing me, Mom. And it's just, that's it. That's the show.
Yeah. And then you get something like This Is Us, where it's just like sad the whole time.
Miles
I don't
is
even know what the show's about. I just know that people cry, and that's it.
It's about us, you know.
So anyway, shows, I guess we're going to take a look at shows that have clear endings, and then shows that like just kind of are like, here we are. And
we'll veer it into
until we just fade into oblivion.
We'll veer it into the nerd space. We'll do all of the nerd versions of these things. The nerd versions of Dumb Husband and Mad Wife.
I think shows with a clear ending, and I just put a few down, and not all of them ended well, but at least they had a clear ending.
Just an ending, yeah.
Game of Thrones, Breaking Bad, Mad Men, Watchmen, Sopranos. I'm not a big gabagool. I'm not a big anime fan, but I did just watch the original Cowboy Bebop.
The actual anime or
the actual anime, not the Netflix one. And that was like one season. I think it was 26 episodes, and like the way it ends is like, okay, it's over. And then also, I guess kind of in that space, Avatar: The Last Airbender. My girlfriend loves that show.
My brother loves it. He's always like, did you watch Avatar yet? And it's like,
it's really good.
I want to watch it. It's just the more people tell me to watch things, it's like my subconscious is like, don't watch it.
Yeah, don't watch it. That's how I was with Squid Game.
Yeah.
But it was really good, and it had like its 3 seasons, and it went really just like a first, second, third act almost, and that was it, and it ended well.
Dexter falls into that category.
Yeah, I think Dexter.
It didn't end well, and then it ended again, and it ended better than it ended originally, but still not great.
Yeah, didn't they bring it back?
Yeah, New Blood was actually really good.
Okay, I heard the first.
Clancy Brown was the villain, so every time he did villain things, I just heard Mr. Krabs.
I heard the first, I don't know, installment, like series, the first series of Dexter didn't end.
And that show was a fucking roller coaster because it was like season 1 and 2 were great. Then season 3 sucked. Then season 4 was great. Then season 5 sucked. Then season 6 was great. Season 7 sucked. Then season 8 sucked. And then it ended and he became a lumberjack after driving through a hurricane in a boat.
Okay. That's out there.
That's not.
So everyone thought he was dead?
Yeah. He I don't know. I don't remember it, but then he dumped, his sister died and he dumped her body where he dumped all his victims. And then he just took off into a hurricane, and then it ended. He was at like a table. He was all like a mountain man, and it's like, okay.
Isn't it the show that's like he's a killer, but he only kills the bad people?
It's actually, when it's good, it's very good, but when it's bad, it's pretty bad.
So those are just some examples of shows with clear endings. We could talk about that in a little bit. But
we could stick to our wheelhouse because we used to review The Flash. And all the Arrowverse shows.
That's what I was gonna get into. So it's shows that are somehow still going,
right?
And 3 of them came to mind immediately, and I'm sure we can probably pick out some others. But the 3 that came to mind to me immediately were The Walking Dead. However, it is in its final season.
No way, The Walking Dead is still going, is it?
It's still going. The final season begins February 20th, 2022.
What is this?
Season 11.
Well, it feels like it's been on for way longer than that.
I know. Terrible.
Holy shit.
Wow. Which The Walking Dead's been bad since like season 2. Because the season 1's like the only season that was like really good, and then it's just been like a roller coaster of like, it's okay, it's terrible.
It was an event for a while though. Everybody was like, fuck, shut up, Walking Dead's on. It's great. And then like, I think that stopped after season 5.
I think they somehow maintained it to around season, like when Negan showed up.
Yeah.
After Negan showed up, they had the cliffhanger, which we had that video that got like
that's what I was gonna say. That's the video that we got like 300,000 views on.
And then and it came back, and everyone was like, "This is terrible." Like, and that was it. And I don't think we watched much after that.
I don't think so. I'm trying to find that Negan video.
We had 2. We put 2 out there because Devin's detective skills just reiterated what we said in the first video.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think I nailed it in the first one.
That it was Eugene.
Yeah,
we were all in agreement that it was Eugene, and then Devin like analyzed it frame by frame and confirmed that it was Eugene. And guess what? It was Eugene. Back in the day.
I remember he had a big whiteboard because we didn't want to edit graphics in it. He was I think I found it.
And then we have some other.
It's literally on the whiteboard.
Hold on, let me switch my scene here.
because we know that Negan goes out of order.
He goes out of order and he skips.
Yeah. Exactly. But
what John Madden shit is this?
Negan says the line, "Nobody move," or
flags.
Oh, it was Abraham. Yeah, it was Abraham. Yeah, Devin's right.
Not Eugene. That's what I meant. I meant Abraham. I forget their names. I don't know.
So that by that notion,
it eliminates both Rick.
This looks like a documentary on A&E about people who got murdered. Just like the really harsh lighting.
It eliminates both Rick and Carl.
The music helps
and
that
there are
too.
some people who just say, Carl, no,
Devin, I'm right there with you, but the atrocious handwriting.
To threaten to mutilate Carl.
I couldn't do any better. Look at that. Look how big the van is.
All right. Why would he say cut the boys of the eye out?
Stop this. Okay.
Oh yeah, I got death threats on that video too.
Damn, I went to the wrong side. Oh well.
We're starting soon. No, I got death threats on the one video we were on.
Yeah,
together.
because you called it stale.
Yeah.
Like, it's not stale, bro. I wonder if they still have if they still have a huge fan base or like a diehard fan base like they did. That show was so big, they had a fucking talk show about it after the show.
Yeah, but I think AMC did that about everything.
I don't think so. Did they have a talk show about Breaking Bad? Talking Bad.
Yeah, I think that was like before its time though.
Yeah. The other two shows that came to mind.
It does 2.2 million views. Its last episode was 2.2 million.
That's still a lot.
That's a lot.
Like why are people? I don't know. People are dumb.
But Flash is on its 9th season.
Yeah, but Flash doesn't pull views like The Walking Dead. Was Flash have like 100,000 views?
No,
probably more than that, but
I thought they do about the same.
Really?
Yeah.
Scott, look that up.
Season 8 ratings. Where's the chart? Give me a chart. Oh no, way less. 750,000.
Okay.
That got another season? Let's compare. I want to see like compared to like the first.
Yeah, what did the first season have? Because the first season was great. And I don't know how the Flash is still running.
It did 3.8 million in the finale.
Wow. You didn't even appreciate my pun.
I didn't hear you. Sorry, I was looking at something.
Said, I don't know how the Flash is still running.
Nice. Because Cisco told him to.
That's how he just defeats everyone. And then the third thing that came to mind is The Simpsons. The Simpsons will never not be on the air.
I think that's the only thing that's holding the world together. The Simpsons.
Who watches it?
I don't know.
Watches The Simpsons?
Nobody watches it.
They've been on for so long that they've been bad for 20 years.
But nobody watches it, and then how the fuck does it stay on? That's what I'm thinking. There's like some kind of conspiracy theory to keep it on. Like Matt Groening is actually like a fortune teller, and he needs an outlet to warn people about things or something. Like you ever see Cabin in the Woods, where like they do all the things to placate the Titans underneath the crust of the earth? Like The Simpsons is the only thing that's keeping them from breaking out. Just
keeping the world turning.
Yeah, as soon as that shit goes under, we're all screwed. We're gonna go spinning off into space.
It's that South Park episode with the Peruvian flute bands.
Yeah.
Like whatever the monster was, like Cthulhu or something.
Yeah, it's exactly like that. The Simpsons are just doing that. There's gonna be something that unearths after. That's how Cloverfield starts, I think.
Which also I was debating putting South Park in here, but like, and I don't really watch it anymore. But when I do watch it, I still enjoy it. So I don't want to put it up here.
It's because it takes so little to make an episode that they could stay super like in the front of like public consciousness. Like anything that happens, they're like, all right, let's just make an episode, and then they fucking animate it and it's done.
Yeah, they're literally a meme. Like their whole show is just a meme of whatever's happening.
100%.
Which is why I guess it's still very entertaining to me. Even though I haven't watched it for years.
Well, because like every season is about what just happened.
Yeah. Which is, I mean, that's a testament to Matt and Trey too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's either that
really hard to do.
Or it's kind of a ding on society as a whole that they could just keep making seasons about the shit that keeps happening to us in real life.
I remember. I think there was an interview with Trey Parker that when Trump became president, he was just like, we have to just stop South Park because like the world is a parody now. He's just like, I don't know how this happened.
Yeah, it's like if you write jokes on a parody, it's just gonna be a parody of itself, and it's like, is that even funny anymore? But that was 4 years of content for them, I guess.
Yeah. So that's true. And then I think didn't they make like Mr. Garrison president?
Yeah. Yep.
Like he was like kind of like Trump, and
I think he's always their like vessel for the whoever the target of the meme is.
Yeah. Oh man, I should watch South Park again. It's been probably like 6 years since I've watched it. I did watch the first pandemic special. I didn't watch the recent ones though.
Oh yeah, they did have a pandemic special. I don't think I watched that.
It was pretty good. Anyway, so these fucking shows, they're still on the air. I don't know how they're on the air. We're gonna
especially with some of the fucking CGI that they have.
We're gonna do some reactions to The Flash and
of
what's current, because I haven't watched The Flash since season 3. And what are they on now? Season 7?
9.
Holy shit!
Its new season is season 9. Okay, let me get to a really specifically bad part of this clip.
I'm gonna change over to the reaction scene here. Fucking Barry's dad is still in the show.
That's not Barry's dad. That's what's his face. That's isn't that
Jay Garrick?
Yeah, Jay Garrick. I was gonna say Guy Gardner.
Also Barry's dad.
Is he?
Yeah, remember he's like Barry's dad, but in Earth 2, he's Jay Garrick. They did that a lot with like every
I forgot about
that.
that.
You could play this person too.
Wait, I want to see where there. I think this is where they like unsheath their lightning swords.
Oh my god.
This looks like cosplay.
I said this before. This looks like that actually doesn't look terrible.
Yeah, that doesn't actually look that bad, but as a concept, it's very stupid.
So Godspeed just like created a lightning sword for audio listeners, and now, oh my god, now that looks bad.
Yeah,
that looks really bad.
How did they know that they're just like, all right, I can do this?
And now all of a sudden, the Reverse Flash and Barry also have lightning swords, and now they're slow mo.
It doesn't seem like they filmed it in slow mo. It seems like they.
Why would they be in? I don't know. They're not using their speed at all.
Well, I want to know the reason as to if anybody watches the Flash. Still, I want to know the reason as to why the Reverse Flash is just vibrating the whole time.
Because he's always vibrating.
Is he?
In the first season, he was.
Well, that's because he wanted to hide his face.
Yeah, so you couldn't see his face.
Look how baggy the suits are. Well, that's not the only bad CGI.
Bring some. Give me some. What is that?
Oh, just wait. Hold on.
Your feet. Iris found bank statements and donation receipts all in your name.
Where is it?
Bashir Adil Malik.
I think I missed it. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
oh god.
Oh my god. What is that?
It's this girl. She like transforms into the She-Hulk or something.
Why does he have to like
I don't understand. Oh god, I don't understand why they do this in broad daylight. It just makes it look even worse. That's a Party City mask if I've ever seen it, and they're not even a mask. They made it out of one of those plates that they have.
This honestly just looks like the Power Rangers, but less fun.
Like what? It's so slow. Like. But granted, I guess they have a small team that has to do this every week. So it's like they can't really...
Did they downsize from like... I mean, I guess they had to from when they started. Because
Well,
it didn't look this terrible when they started.
Well, apparently the CW hasn't made a profit in like 15 years.
Yeah, that's all like...
But there's like some corporate bullshit
all,
behind it as to
corporate
what...
loopholes
Yeah.
and shit. Yeah.
This might be the worst thing I've ever seen.
Oh god.
Brace yourselves.
Alright, so there's two, I guess, superheroes.
And a giant cat.
Cat. That just... Literally a giant cat that looks like it's PS2 graphics.
And that's being generous.
And it's roaring because that's what cats do. And this chick has a rocket launcher.
That's...
And the cat caught the rocket launcher. Just fucking put it out.
Maybe find a nice big farm.
Is this Supergirl or is
This is Supergirl. Yep.
Oh god. Oh my god.
There's also a very infamously bad Supergirl CGI scene that a lot of the guys at Corridor Digital went over. But like,
yeah.
What? I think this is it. Yeah, look at
that wasn't even CGI. That was like a.
Why he brought me?
Look how like it doesn't even. It's she's like bigger than the wipe around her.
That was just like a wipe. It wasn't even CGI.
You can't accept any of us now.
Don't be so sure.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
Did you see how she just flew off camera? Watch. Woo!
It's like they slowed her down and then they sped her back up.
They had to ramp her up to finish the turn.
And why is Martian Manhunter not Martian Manhunter?
And they ran out of CGI budget.
Oh man, what happened? This show's not still on the air, is it?
No, I think it just got canceled not too long ago.
Okay, good.
But
oh,
that is something else. But going back to the reason why, I think that they run so long. Like, so you get the Flash season 1. Am I still on the wrong screen?
I'm going back to.
Oh, yeah, that's yours. Okay. Like, the Flash season 1, it was so good, but these seasons run 22 episodes.
Yeah.
It's 22 hours of TV that you have to write for. You're gonna burn through all your stories. That's why all these Arrowverse shows are really good season 1, season 2, and then they burn out. And then you get whatever the fuck the Power Rangers.
That was.
And it's like, it's just too much, and I think it's to warrant the budget of the show that they need to run so long so they get more advertising off of it. So they probably make a certain amount in advertising per episode, and if they only did a 10-episode season, but they did like a lot of CGI and stuff, and they have the same budget for 22 episodes as they do for a solid 10, they don't make advertising money. So they stretch these things out.
That's
and
100% what it is.
And that's why you get like 4 or 5 episodes that actually move the story along. And then you get the rest of the season is just like bad guy of the week. And then at the end, it's like little bit towards the story. Like in season 2, Zoom like ties his shoe, and then the episode ends, and everybody's like, "Oh, is he gonna run next?" It's just like, it's and then you get shows like The Mandalorian that are like what, 8 episodes?
8, yeah. Boba Fett. I think the finale for Boba Fett is tomorrow. It's 7.
Oh yeah, they are only 7, right?
But well, I think Mandalorian was 8.
Mandalorian was 8. I know a lot of the Netflix shows are 10.
Yeah, but they don't need the advertise. They have the stream. It's a stream service, so
yeah,
they get, they get the
they
money
get their
from
they
there.
already have their money. I'm actually just rewatching Daredevil season 3, and
it's so good.
I think that might be the best bit of TV that I've seen. It's up there at least.
Ooh, I don't know if I'd go that far with it. I mean, it was very good.
No, I mean, when was the last time you rewatched it? It's like
I should rewatch season 3. It is really good.
Season 3 is, but I mean, I'm not like I'm not saying it's the best, but I'm saying it's a contender with like. I mean, it's different, but I think it's a contender at least for a favorite for me, like with Breaking Bad and like the mid.
I would put Watchmen up there, honestly.
I mean, Watchmen was, but they're all kind of in the same breath for me. Because like Watchmen was very good, but it's like it was. I mean, it was over very quick. It left you wanting more, so I guess it's a good thing. But
that's the thing is, I don't think we need more.
No, you don't. You don't. Definitely not.
There was a rumor where it's like we're gonna get Watchmen season 2, and I'm like, I don't know if I want Watchmen.
What do you do? Yeah, what do you do from there?
Season 1 was so good. Like it was perfect. I thought
it's also like a Watchmen show with Dr. Manhattan. It's like there's no real stakes there anymore.
Yeah.
Especially one that's like not. He wasn't. Well, I get maybe I'm not remembering correctly, but was he? It's been out for like a year and a half. Was he ever like as ambivalent to society as he was in the movie in that show? I don't think so, right? Because he had a wife, basically, who he cared about.
No, but that's his whole like in the book and in the movie too. He kind of like loses his grip with like humans.
Yeah.
And like kind of there's a quote in the book that he says that it's like a living person and a dead person still have like the same amount of DNA or whatever. Like
Yeah.
there's no different. Which is basically kind of like showing that he just like he's transcended like normal thinking, that he's basically on the level of like a god and we're just nothing but like insects to him.
Yeah.
And like and that kind of I think they did a much better job in the show of showing like how he doesn't live in like one time, like he lives just like
everywhere
throughout all time streams, so he knows everything that's going to happen, and even though he like can't stop it. And I think they did a fantastic job of doing that in the show.
I mean, they had 10 hours to do it.
Yeah, that's true. And that show's just so good. It's great. I watched it twice. It's fantastic. Devin said Cobra Kai is on season 4 and still going strong.
Everybody raves about that.
But I've
show,
heard it's good,
and I haven't watched it.
And like, there are some shows that are still going strong that I worry about, like Stranger Things. Like, is Stranger Things going to become the next Walking Dead?
Is it still going strong? I think it's supposed to end the 5th season.
The 5th season?
Yeah.
We have what? We have 3 seasons?
Yeah. The damn kids are going to be fucking adults. You better watch out, 11.
Yeah, I hope they. I hope that they have like a set ending for it. I hope they don't just drag it on.
I think the Duffer Brothers were pretty adamant that they had an ending to it. I don't even remember what the fuck happened in season 3. And it felt like that was like years ago. Was it? It probably was, right?
It was a few years ago that it came out. Yeah, I should redo a rewatch too. Yeah, I didn't watch The Sopranos. I know that you. I know I'm Italian. I'm like.
I have a Sopranos book.
Oh, jeez.
They have
people rave about it, that it's like one of the best shows ever made.
They have a podcast on Spotify where they go episode by episode and they talk about it.
Oh, really?
It's so on my honeymoon, we were in Florida. We would like rush back from where we were because we were like in the middle of watching it, and I had my laptop and I hooked it up to the hotel TV, and we would order room service and just watch Sopranos.
Watch The Sopranos.
Yeah, it's so good. Although I've never watched a show where everybody in that in a show is
don't ruin anything. I didn't see.
No. Is a member of my family. Like, you remember my grandma?
Yeah.
Tony's mother is my grandma to a goddamn T. So much so that like when she said stuff that my grandma said, I would get mad, and I've never just like shut up. I was like yelling at the TV. I was like, God damn it, shut up.
Yeah, I feel like I should watch it because I feel like it would speak to me in that sense too, because I have like a big Italian family.
Oh my god, you'll be hooked on the first episode, and it's dangerous because that's all you're gonna want to do is watch.
I know, like Alexa will not watch it with me.
What, really?
She does not like
Italians.
Like Italian.
Italians, period.
Yeah, Italians.
Did you break the news to her that you're Italian?
She does not like Italian like mafia movies, like mob movies, like stuff like that.
Which
is ingrained in my culture because I am a
Goodfellas is like one of the best movies of all time.
The Godfather.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So we've been doing this thing where like I'll watch anime and she has to watch like something that I want to watch. And she like loathes it, and I'm like, how do you not enjoy this?
I think we got to change the podcast. Welcome to Guinea Talk with Steve and Scott, where we just talk about the mob.
We'll just wear fedoras and like fucking guinea teas, wife beaters. Is there a proper term for like the wife beater?
It's like an A cut or something. Hold on, wait. You got to go back.
It's just a derogatory term for Italians.
You got to go back to your scene real quick.
All right, hold on.
Well, welcome to Guinea Talk. It's Scott and Steve. Hey, we're gonna talk. When you went down to your local deli, what'd you get today? You get some gabagool, you get some scoia'tael. What'd you get? How much you pay for it? Did they rip you? Did they rip you off?
They always rip me off. They always rip me off.
Yeah, tell them Scotty sent you. I swear to God, I'll get my mother down there. They'll give you your money back right now.
Hey, say hi to your mother for me.
Hey, this has been Guinea Talk. Join us next week for more Guinea Talk.
Oh, thanks.
Oh wait, I do have. I have my Soprano. It's in the closet. I have my Tony Soprano wig. The bit's over. I wish I would have gotten my Tony Soprano wig.
All right, so long story short, I need to watch the Sopranos. I think.
Oh, absolutely.
I also have never seen Breaking Bad either, or Mad Men.
You've never seen Breaking Bad?
Yeah, no.
What the fuck, dude? You're still on the reaction screen, but
I am
you go back to the face cam so you can see my reaction to you never seen fucking Breaking Bad. What?
I know what happens now too, and I'm just so.
It's not about knowing what happens. It's about how it's executed.
Yeah. Oh.
Mr. Cinephile over here. I remember when we were playing Back for Blood. You told me you never saw any of the Halloween movies.
I did though.
I know you went and watched them.
And we saw Stupid Halloween Kills.
It was
a horrible movie.
It was very good. Evil Dies Tonight. And then
what's up, Maddie?
They chased that 5'5"
Gus makes the show so good when he's introduced.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Too bad he couldn't make Far Cry good, but he made.
Yeah. What were we just talking about? Fucking Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy who plays Gus, Giancarlo Esposito. A side note, he would make a great Mr. Freeze.
Well, he's just good in everything.
Yeah, but
I think
make
a good Mr. Freeze.
He would make a very good Mr. Freeze. We should do like a fan. Yeah. We should do a Batman fan cast. Drunk Riddles game.
We could do that when the Batman comes out and yell at everyone for how bad it is.
Yeah, I'm not gonna see it, so I'll just take your word for it.
I don't think I'm gonna go see it either.
But we'll get some content out of it. We'll be drunk and try to solve riddles.
So, yeah, I think moral of the story here is that just shows that somehow still keep going, and just like The Walking Dead, like The Flash, like The Simpsons, just
there's got to be
I don't know what the moral story is actually. I just don't know why they keep going.
It dropped from 3.8 million to 774,000 viewers. Like, how does that stay on?
I don't know. I think kind of what you said. They need to shorten the seasons, but I think when you're working with the network, it's just never going to happen. Which is why streaming services are superior and why they're moving ahead of cable television.
I think Mandalorian is some of the best like nerd related TV out there, and I really wish that Disney will be like, all right, and they'll just retcon the sequel trilogy and let Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni have a shot at it. Just redo it. Who cares? Yeah. Just redo it. I'm not as big of a hater as most people are, but the potential of them doing whatever they want to do is better. Hey, somehow the Emperor's back. Well, I don't know. That's basically how the crawl started.
That movie.
The Emperor's
was
back.
So bad. That movie. I will still defend The Force Awakens. I still think The Force Awakens.
Yeah, I saw it a lot. I mean, I was pretty much drinking the Star Wars Kool-Aid at that point. I was like, it's fucking great. It's a great redo of.
It is.
But New Hope.
The other two are so bad.
Yeah, a lot of people defend The Last Jedi. It's like, oh, you just don't get it because it's different. And it's like, all right, I guess I don't. Still don't like it, though.
I think I like The Last Jedi more than I like Rise of Skywalker.
Rise of Skywalker felt so much like
we fixed it. That's what it felt like.
It felt like
we fixed it.
It felt like such a facade of a movie. Like it felt like there was like new paint over a bad movie. I guess is what I'm trying to say. It's just like it was so like
kind of makes it worse.
Yeah, it was so like surface level bullshit. It was like, look at all this cool shit we came up with, and the Emperor's like, I'm in the big pyramid for some reason. It's like, Okay. What about Finn being a Jedi? How about we do that? No?
Yeah, exactly.
Nope. Remember they cut him out of one of the posters in China?
Well, China does that all the time because they're racist.
Yeah, well. I think that's what gave Disney cold feet. I think he was going to be a Jedi at some point originally.
They were like, no.
No. And he's such a big, John Boyega's such a big Star Wars fan. I feel so bad.
I know. And he's such a good character, too.
That concept of a character, of a stormtrooper that got away, is so interesting. And then they just
The whole fucking, again, The Force Awakens. Like, you have the concept of that, like the stormtrooper getting away. You have, like, who are Rey's parents? Like that whole thing. You have, like, who is Snoke? Like, who is this guy? What are, like, the
Ryan Johnson.
Phasma. He looks kind of cool. And they just destroyed all of it.
Ryan Johnson, in the very beginning of the movie, having Luke throw his lightsaber away. It was just like, this is not going to be at all what anybody wanted. Like, who's Snoke? Doesn't matter. He's dead.
Yeah, exactly. Who are Rey's parents? They're nobody.
Yep.
We brought Luke Skywalker back. You want to see him fuck some shit up? Nah. He's not. He's just gonna Force Ghost and die.
Yep.
Yeah, that fucking movie sucked.
Hey, but The Mandalorian's good.
The Mandalorian is good. And Boba Fett, which
it got really good.
Boba Fett spoiler cast on Thursday, so I don't want to get too into it because we'll just talk a lot about it in the next 2 days.
Yeah.
It started off rocky and it's amazing.
Yeah.
Now.
All of the episodes that didn't have Boba Fett in it were really good.
He's the worst part of the show.
Yeah.
It's true. It's like the worst part of the book of Boba Fett is Boba Fett.
Yeah. I don't know. Did they have like 2 different second half of the seasons where they're like, all right, if Boba Fett's not really catching on, we just hit him with the Mandalorian episodes.
We'll just switch over to the Mandalorian.
So there's just some like more Boba Fett episodes floating around that they're just like, nah, we're not going to show these ones.
The Mandalorian 2.5.
Yeah, it 100% is. Because like that one episode, it was just the Mandalorian. And then the last episode, I think it was just the Mandalorian too. I mean, he was in it for like a second.
He was in it. Boba Fett was in it for like a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we have Obi-Wan, which is supposed to come out this year.
Oh, I forgot about that. That is going to be so good.
And then we have a lot of stuff on the table, like Ahsoka, Andor. The Bad Batch did come out. I still haven't watched all of the Clone Wars. It's hard to get through for me. I know it gets to a point where like it gets good, but I watched season 1 and 2, I think, and it's one of those things where it's like, it's fucking 20 episodes, 24 episodes. It's so long. There's a lot of filler. I think
Rebels is supposed to be good. Like,
yeah. And I wanted to watch it because I wanted to watch last season because I heard it was good. And when like the Clone Wars started out, it was more geared towards kids. And then it gets in this weird area where it's like still geared towards kids, and they make like stupid like potty humor jokes, and then they're like killing people. Like they're legit like clones are just dying, and like spaceships blow up with people inside them, and you know that everyone's dead. But then they're like
they replace the explosion with confetti and the sounds with a fart. It's like,
so
yay!
I don't know who they were targeting with this. But I heard it gets good in like season 4 or 5, and that's just so much to watch. That's way too far for me to watch. But eventually I'll get there, I guess.
I mean, the new stuff that's coming out is so easy to just consume. They're like 45 minutes an episode ish. They're not like full hours.
And like
it just goes by really fast, and it's really easy to watch.
Just give Filoni and Favreau like the keys to just the Star Wars kingdom. Just let them do everything.
I want to see like an Old Republic movie or show or like anything. Just the more you give me, because like the attention to detail, excuse me, that they have. Like in the one episode, you saw like the on ramp was busted on Tatooine from the pod racing still.
Yeah,
and that was in Book of Fett. I was just like, that's fucking cool. Like it rewards you for paying attention. Or rewatching it, and I like shows that like kind of take their fans like seriously. And they're like, you're gonna like this, and if you find it, if you're like one of the dedicated fans, we're gonna put stuff in there for you.
Yeah,
not just like surface level bullshit, or it's not just pandering to people. Like, remember the Emperor? He's got his new groove.
That's exactly what fucking.
They're just wheeling out Ian. What's his face? They're just like, come on, get out there. They're just like shooing him on screen, and they're like, do the Emperor thing, and he's just like, you will die, and it's like, all right, cool. Babu Frick was the best part of that movie.
Yeah. I guess.
If you had to pick, Babu Frick.
If you have to pick Babu Frick.
He's running for fucking Senate. If you have to pick, it's Babu Frick.
Matty O.B. said, give me a movie about the fall of Mandalore. I would watch that.
Yeah. The Mandalore is such a cool lore. Didn't mean but it's not as explored as it should be. And like that canceled game, the Star Wars 1313, where you were a bounty hunter in like Coruscant. You were trying to rid the city of like a bunch of bad guys. It looked so cool, and then Disney bought Lucasfilms and they canceled all the games.
Well, we're getting 3 Star Wars games. I wouldn't.
Yeah, there's that one by Quantic Dream.
Game.
There's that one by Quantic Dream that looks really, really cool.
And
like, I forgot the name of it, but
I can't rember either. I mean,
Fallen Order was very good.
Fallen Order was fantastic.
Do you think we're gonna see?
Do
you think we're gonna see Cal? I don't. That might be.
Yes. I guarantee you, he's gonna be in Mandalorian season 3. Unless they surprise us and he's in the finale.
I think he might be in the finale because his.
Could you imagine?
His BD unit was in it.
His BD unit was in it. Yeah.
BD1 is so goddamn cute.
Would be sweet.
I don't know how they make inanimate objects cute, but like BD1, the really the awkward one, the one with anxiety from Rise of Skywalker, little droid where he's like, no thank you, like when that one's cute as shit. BB8 and BD1, they all like, they're little cats but robots, and they're adorable. This is a podcast about my favorite droids.
Your favorite droid. Oh, what about K2SO?
I'm the only one that does not like Rogue One.
What? How? Why?
Everybody's so unlikable in that movie because they know
it's so good.
It's like, oh, everybody's good. If everybody knows everyone's gonna die, so it's like, let's not write these characters well. It's like everybody's just a dick. It's just like,
man, I thought Rogue One, like, that might be like number 3 for me.
I could see why a lot of people like it because there's a lot of fucking cool parts in it, but like, there's that stupid Darth Vader dad joke. And that movie is just held up by its moments. It's not a good movie.
That Vader scene is the best scene in any Star Wars, like, ever.
Okay, yeah, I agree with you, but there's also the potential of him like fucking shit up on the beach. Like,
yeah, I wanted to see
like
that,
you see, I've seen
go on the beach because he doesn't like sand.
It's of course, and it gets everywhere. I've seen him in a fucking spaceship numerous times in different fucking industrial looking space air. I want to see him where I haven't seen him before. Like, put him in a jungle, put him on the beach, put a little zinc on his mask. Like, give me something. I want to see. That suit's fine against sand. He's got to have taken that into account. Like, drop him in on the beach like it's fucking Fortnite. Like, boom, where are we dropping, boys? And he just slaughters people. It's just like, maybe it was just my own like expectations that let me down. I was like expecting that scene, and I just got him like fucking up people in a space.
Well, I was expecting fucking Luke Skywalker to fuck shit up in Last Jedi, and he didn't do any of that.
This turned into a Star Wars podcast real quick.
It did, yeah. I mean, I'm not really too hyped for like Andor. Like, do we need that show? But whatever.
Wait,
I'll watch it probably.
Like, Endor? Like,
no, Andor, isn't that?
Oh, like Cassian Andor?
Yeah.
From Rogue One?
Yes.
I thought you meant Endor was getting a show. I was like,
no,
Ewoks?
Endor, the Ewok
Fuck
show.
yeah, let's go.
We've had that. It's the Christmas special.
I mean, I think they can. I think they can do it better.
That's not the Christmas special. The Christmas special is Chewbacca's thing.
That's
what he do some like type of Ewok show or something back in the 80s.
I don't know, but I'm
like
pretty sure
terrible.
that a Wookiee just like jerks it in the Christmas.
Probably.
It's like, I'm pretty sure. Hold on.
I watched part of it once, and I was like, I'm not finishing this.
I don't know. Keep don't don't look at the reaction screen yet because I'm typing in masturbating Wookiee on my my Google
God.
search. And
We don't want to bring it banned on YouTube.
Star Wars holiday trailer plus Wookiee masturbation on YouTube.
I don't.
Wow. Pronto.
I'm getting your message. Are you getting mine? Oh, we are excited.
What is going on?
He's in VR. He's doing VR porn before it was a thing.
Yes.
Oh, John, always jerking it in the living room.
Oh my God. Is this the actual?
Yeah.
I'm uncomfortable.
Unfunny man Harvey Korman shows up. He's going to show you how to prepare the traditional Bantha surprise.
Oh my God.
Okay, that's enough of that.
We could have not watched that, and I would have been fine.
But we did. So there you go.
So, yeah, I mean, right now the Star Wars stuff is good. It's really good.
I think it's the stuff I'm looking forward to the most as far as like nerd related stuff. Right? I'm like, Multiverse of Madness looks cool, but I'm not like, the thing I'm like really like jonesing for is more of this Star Wars.
I'm just afraid that it's gonna fall into. It's just gonna get stale. That's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid it's gonna get stale and it's gonna fall.
So like, it's a hit. Give everyone a show.
Yeah. And like it's all kind of like a spaghetti western, and like Boba Fett's still kind of like a spaghetti western. And it's like, do we need it to be the same tone?
Yeah, I don't think Book of Fett needed to be a thing. I think we just needed Mandalorian season 3.
Yeah,
like you could have done without 3 episodes with Boba Fett in it.
But it's like I don't want the same thing from Obi-Wan. I don't want the same thing from
I don't think we're
Ahsoka,
gonna get the same thing from Obi-Wan.
So
I'm waiting for a Watto show.
Well, I think you'll be waiting for a while.
But like, there's no narrative thread to it. It's just the Antique Roadshow.
What if they made a Watto show, but it's like fucking Pawn Stars?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. Like, like the Antique Roadshow. Just like, it's not worth anything. Just give it to me. I'll sell it later.
I'd watch that.
Yeah, right? So there's some potential there.
And I mean, leading into things getting stale, I did want to mention, because I know you don't really watch them, but the MCU stuff, I've watched all of it. I mean, I just love the MCU.
I know. It'd be weird if you wouldn't.
Regardless of if, it's good or not, I'm going to watch it. Nothing in the MCU has been like so bad that I've been like, I just like disassociated with it and like been like nothing's been like Rise of Skywalker to me that's come out in the MCU for me at least.
Yeah.
But Hawkeye came a little close, but it was still.
I saw the scene where he shot the arrow with the Pym arrow and it like fell into the truck. I was like, that's kind of cool.
Yeah. There are cool parts, but like from every show that we've gotten for the MCU shows, every other show has been a little bit worse. Like, I thought WandaVision was amazing. I thought Falcon and Winter Soldier was good. I thought Loki wasn't that good, although a lot of people liked it. I just don't think he like becomes too much of a hero, and it's just not his character. Like, I feel like he just didn't grow, or he grew too quickly, I guess.
I watched the first 2 episodes of WandaVision, and then I did.
I mean, the first like 3 to 4 episodes is just like a 50s sitcom. And then it's a slow burn into it, but I thought it was done fantastically. What If I thought was amazing. That actually might be the best. And then Hawkeye, like, although I liked seeing Wilson Fisk back, and I thought those last 2 episodes weren't terrible, it just overall it had like the production value of like Arrow season 3, yeah, of like a CW show. Where like, and now I'm kind of worried at what we're gonna get. And
what is the next one?
The next one's Moonlight.
Oh, Moon Knight looks fantastic.
Looks good.
Yeah. I'm gonna watch.
But I don't know. And honestly, like it kind of feels like a retelling of the Netflix series. Like, fucking Daredevil, awesome. Jessica Jones,
yeah,
good. Daredevil season 2, like still good, and then like Luke Cage, like
I think Daredevil was the only really, really good Netflix one, and then Punisher, good.
I think Jessica Jones season 1 rivals Daredevil.
Maybe I don't just remember it all that way. It has been like
really good. David Tennant's in it.
Oh yeah, that's right. I just don't really. I mean, I don't like the actress that plays Jessica Jones.
Kristen Ritter. I think she's fine.
She dicked over Jesse in Breaking Bad.
It's her acting. It's not her.
Well, then she's a good actress because I don't like her.
But yeah, they could like, and then we get like, what do we get after that? We get fucking Iron Fist and the Defenders, which are awful.
Ugh, God.
Yeah.
I forgot what the Defenders was about, but I just remember I did not like it. Wasn't it about a dragon or something?
Somehow worse than Iron Fist. Yeah, it's just like they just like ran out of ideas. However, Daredevil season 3 was still good, but I
think Wilson Fisk is just a really good character to base a show around.
Yeah.
That's why they brought him in Hawkeye. They're like, he'll save it.
Charlie Cox is good. So
I just don't know how they're gonna do that Daredevil in this
MC. Yeah, I don't know either.
Because like you can't.
Yeah. We'll see with Moon Knight, because if Moon Knight can be
if they're willing to like dark, if they're willing to take that dark turn, then maybe you could do it, but you're still not gonna have the Daredevil who's like beating the shit out of people so they're like half dead.
That's true. But like if they can make Mandalorian work, they can make Daredevil work.
Yeah, but I just watched an episode of Daredevil season 3 where he got stabbed a whole bunch of
Yeah, well, it's not you're not gonna get that.
You're not gonna get that.
And then we have She-Hulk, Ms. Marvel, Secret Invasion. I think those are all supposed to come out this year.
This year?
Yeah.
Wow, I haven't heard anything about those. I think they cast She-Hulk.
She-Hulk, I'm worried about She-Hulk because I heard a rumor that she's gonna break the fourth wall. And I'm like, why do we need that? And
like
I heard
Deadpool?
Another rumor. Yeah, like Deadpool. I heard another rumor that it's supposed to be like a comedy. And I'm like, this sounds awful. Like from everything that I'm hearing about this, it's not something that I want.
I mean, everything from Marvel is a different flavor of comedy.
All right, fair enough.
Right, Bean? Want to stop meowing during the podcast? Keep it down a little bit over there?
I can't hear him.
A whole lot.
So yeah, and I think that's all I really have for today. Scott, you want to add anything?
I was just thinking, does DC have anything coming like show wise? They have like Titans and stuff. They're just fumbling the bag.
Yeah, those shows get good reviews though. I've never watched any of them, like Titans or Doom Patrol or anything.
Titans, not that great. Like,
no?
They really dicked over Donna Troy.
Okay.
Doom Patrol's good for what it is, but it's not like gonna.
I heard Swamp Thing was good.
Yeah, and they canceled it.
Yeah, I know. It was getting like serious acclaim too, on like reviews and whatnot. And then
that's when it was like that DC. Yeah, that's when it was DC Online though, when it was only the DC streaming platform and not HBO Max.
Yeah,
like,
well, I don't know why the fuck they did that.
Nobody fucking
idiots.
No shit. When water's wet, but like, yeah, they canceled it. And it's like, okay, now that you have HBO Max, bring it back. And they're like, wait, no, people liked it, so we're not gonna fucking do that.
Yeah, they're just trying to make a loss.
Yeah, I really wish they would sell it to Netflix, because Netflix helming DC stuff.
I can see that being good. Yeah, you do it in the style of like of the like Daredevil, basically.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they could all the Netflix original shit is like so varied that you could do whatever the hell you want. Like,
that's true.
Like I would see like a Succession style question show. It's like high drama, but like not superhero shit. He's just like being an old detective, but like kind of gear it in the world of superhero stuff. You can just take anybody. You can take anybody and do it. A Green Lantern show on Netflix would be great. Because they do, what was that? Lost in Space. But do that with Green Lantern.
Yeah, I didn't like Lost in Space.
I didn't really like it either, but its aesthetic was really cool.
Yeah, the aesthetic was cool. but there were parts where I was like, "This is stupid."
Yeah, but like,
and I turned it off. I felt the same way about Altered Carbon.
I loved the first season of Altered Carbon.
I forget why I didn't like it, but there was something where I like it wasn't making sense to me, and not in the point of like where I don't get it, where I feel like it for some reason something was contradicting itself when I was watching it, and I was just like, "Fuck this show," and I turned it off. And I can't remember what it was because it was years ago, like when it came out, and I didn't finish the season.
I loved the first season. The second season, I couldn't finish because Anthony Mackie's in it, and I hate it.
Okay, no Falcon and Winter Soldier for you.
I just something about his attitude rubs me the wrong way. I don't know.
That's racist, Scott.
No, have you ever watched an interview with him?
No, I haven't.
He's a dickhead.
Is he?
Yeah, he's really, and he's
so friendly,
and he's very like sexually creepy with interviewers.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, and Elizabeth Olsen too. So it's like very weird. Maybe it's
That's
just
weird.
maybe it's just like I've seen clips and it's just like Kristen Ritter my thoughts of
Your
him.
opinion of him.
I just don't like him based off of very few interactions. But yeah, so but Altered Carbon was good for me. A lot of the Netflix stuff is hit or miss though. I think if they had DC, I would be a little more happy. Whoever owns Warner Brothers now.
I think if anyone had DC, yeah, outside of Warner Brothers, you'd be happy.
They've been hot swapping that. Like AT&T owned it first, then now Discovery is gonna. I don't know. That company's a whole mess. But
Disney will just buy it eventually.
That's any better, at least for me. Maybe for other people, but not me. Yeah.
All right.
I think we've gone over everything from shows staying on too long to
yeah, we talked about a lot of shows today.
Big chunk of Star Wars, throwing in some Wookiee masturbation. Cherry on top. And that's
so
a
if
show.
you're an audio listener, yeah, you can come and watch on YouTube.
You could come just like the Wookiee did.
Everything that we watched tonight, including Wookiee masturbation, which I didn't think was on the table for tonight.
Keep you on your toes. You're never gonna know what you're gonna get.
A Wookiee whack off, if you will. In the next 2 days, we will be doing a spoiler cast of Boba Fett Season 1. So that'll be going up on Thursday, since the finale is tomorrow. And then next week, we're doing our fantasy PC games draft, where Scott and I are going to take turns. We're going to draft 12 games. And then as long as that game comes out within the 2022 year, we're going to score it by the concurrent Metacritic scores.
So Metacritic, not user scores.
Metacritic. And then whoever has the highest score at the end of the year will win the fantasy matchup. And I think so, like, if something like, we'll go over this next week too, but like, you know, if you want to take a chance on something like Gotham Knights coming out this year and it doesn't come out this year, then you're just screwed on it. So keep that in mind.
But all right, so do we average it? So then did we get a 0 for that?
You get a 0 for that. Yeah.
Real quick before we end, do you want to take just a ballpark guess at if there's going to be a big reveal that tomorrow? Like who shows?
I'm really thinking Cal Kestis now that you said it.
Okay, I'll give you
possibility.
I'll give you Cal Kestis. I got a good one. What about Anakin's Force Ghost? Because Luke is kind of in turmoil about raising this young Jedi. He's gonna talk to his dad.
And you think it's gonna be fucking
Hayden
Christensen?
Yes, because he's showing back up in Obi-Wan. So I think
What if it's Obi-Wan?
I don't think it's Obi-Wan. I think it's going to be his dad. Because this is how they're going to bleed the shows into each other. You know how they put Boba Fett in The Mandalorian and it bled into the other one? Obi-Wan's next. I think it's going to be Anakin's Force Ghost.
Well, I think it would make perfect sense for it to be Obi-Wan then, since Obi-Wan's next.
Well, I'm saying Anakin's Force Ghost. Because that would be cooler.
I'm going to say Obi-Wan. I'm going to go with that. I'm not going to go with Cal Kestis.
Well, no, because Luke... Oh, wait. Never mind. But no, because Obi-Wan takes place before. Because it's Ewan McGregor's in it.
Yeah, but it'll still get people hyped for Obi-Wan.
But Obi-Wan's dead. Oh, you mean Obi-Wan's Force Ghost?
Yeah, his Force Ghost.
Oh, I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't line up. I think it's
Hello, Luke. I'm back.
his corpse. Zombie. What's his face?
Zombie Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
Coming back.
No, I think okay. So, are you going Cal Kestis or are you going Obi-Wan's Force Ghost?
No, I'm going Obi-Wan's Force Ghost. I think Cal Kestis is going to show up in Mandalorian season 3.
Going Anakin's Force Ghost because he's going to talk to his dad because he's raising a young Jedi.
Yeah, but his dad didn't raise him.
Exactly. So he's going to be like, well,
No, that's terrible advice.
yeah, well, let's do the opposite. I think it's just a bigger wow factor, and that's what this show is. It's basically all fan service. So I think as far as
I'm not upset about it. I will make a prediction though that Grogu is going to pick the Mandalorian armor because in the sequels, Luke says that Ben Solo was his first student.
oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Do you think Boba Fett dies?
I fucking hope so.
Not even in a cool way. He just falls into the Rancor pit. And he's like, no, not again.
Exactly. Just falls back into the fucking
In the Sarlacc pit.
Another Sarlacc pit or something.
It's just another one.
He
It's just
sucks. Like I've said for years that Obi-Wan or that fucking Boba Fett is like one of the most overrated stupid characters in this whole fucking franchise. And initially when he was in the Mandalorian season 2, I was like, hey, he's okay. And then he gets his own show and I'm like, all right. And then this whole show I've just been like, he fucking sucks. Like I hate him.
especially because the first couple episodes felt really cheap.
Yeah, I'll get more into this next week because I don't want to go on my I don't want to blow my rant.
Save your
now.
tirade. And
Yeah.
on Thursday, come back to see if our predictions were right.
That's right.
I think
All
mine's
right,
gonna be right.
let's go Obi-Wan.
All right, I think it's Anakin's Force Ghost.
All right. With that, thank you everyone for joining us. Thank you everyone for listening. You can find us on all different types of podcast platforms now. We are on Google Podcasts, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, basically wherever podcasts are. And you can also, check us out on Twitch, on YouTube.
Yeah, come back because you get a lot of stuff.
Dick Flare.
You get a lot of stuff visually watched.
Yeah, I think it's better to watch visually, but if you're driving to work, you want to listen.
Yeah,
that's good.
You just hear the Wookiee masturbation. You won't see it.
Exactly. Your mind can make its own visualization.
On that note.
All right. On that note.
See you
We'll
later.
see you guys next week.
See you Thursday.
Thursday. That's right. See you in a couple days.
See you Thursday. Bye, y'all.
Later.